Good morning. I came 2-3 minutes before. Now you're here. Now you send me.
We saw you, but we just gave time to relax.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm always relaxed. Good morning, guys. I'm audible. I'm audible online. Yes, you're able to see my screen. You're able to see my screen. Yes, fantastic. So let's start the session now. Yes. All right. Now, so I hope all of you stored a requirement document. Did you store requirement document, all of you? All of you? Your current project, which project you chosen as current project, that current project requirement document, whatever the requirement SRS you prepared for 4 to 5 components, that SRS you would have stored in this ALM. Online, have you done it? Online, have you done it? No response. Oh, now I got response only from 3 people, 4 people. Good. Okay. So one who's not doing practically all these works, you are gone. You will not get confident to talk in interview. Yes, let's move to next. Now listen to me. After storing requirement, you can number the requirement here. There was a numbering option in old version. It was QC. Old version of ALM was QC. Okay, no problem. Yes. Now listen to me. Management, in management module, how to store release detail, how to store test cycle details you understood. In requirement module, how to store the requirement you understood, right? And as I said, I remembered, so if they're using ALM, through ALM only they can share the requirement document to their team members, right? That's what I said. Yes or no? Yes. So let me show how do they send, okay, by using which option. See, in requirement module, there is a menu called requirements. You're able to see this? There is a menu called requirements. When I click on requirements menu, in requirement menu, there is an option called send by. There's an option called send by. Low nonsense fellows, I'm asking question to you. Until you get scolding from me, your nerves will not become active. Yes. In requirement module, there is a menu called requirements menu. In requirements menu, there is an option called send by email. So by using this send by email in real time, they can send requirement to particular team member. That's how they communicate requirement through ALM. Did you understand online? Fantastic. Now, over. Requirement module is done. Let's move to test plan module. Okay. Assume that after storing the requirement through ALM only, they shared a requirement document to all test engineers. Okay. Test engineers, as soon as you receive requirement document, what you should do is you should do system study. You should read the requirement, understand the requirement. After understanding the requirement, you identify all possible scenarios and you should document those scenarios as a test cases. Nothing but after identifying scenarios, you should write a test cases. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now I'll show in ALM to write a test case, which feature you are going to use, and I'll show in ALM how that test case template looks, what and all columns it contains. Let me explain. Okay, all of you watch it. Now I'm going to explain test engineer job. What job?
Test engineer job.
Done? Yes, watch it. So I'll click on test plan module. In ALM, to write a test cases, test engineers, we are going to use which module? Test plan module. I'll click on test plan module. When I click on test plan module, it display test plan page. Which page?
Test plan page.
It display test plan page. Which page?
Test plan page.
Yes. In test plan page, there is a folder, subject. It's a root folder. Which folder? You should not delete this. Okay. Before you write a test case, same test lead or test manager or senior test engineers, they create a folder structure. They create a what structure? Have you remembered? In Jira also you created a folder structure. Online, have you remembered? Yes. Same folder structure you should create here. I'll show folder structure first. I'll create and show. Then you should create it. Got it? Yes. So I selected this root folder that is called subject. After selecting that, there is an option called new folder. There is an option called new folder. I'll click on new folder. I'll click on new folder option. Then it display new test folder dialog box. It display what? New folder not. See the name. New test folder dialog box. Now first I'll give my project, this folder name as project name. Blue bell. Yes. I created my project folder. Under this project folder, I'll create two subfolders. Okay. I'll create two subfolders. First subfolder I'll give name as manual testing. And under project folder, I'll create one more subfolder. I'll give name as automation testing. Under manual testing, so I need to create a number of subfolders. It depends on how many types of testing techniques testing team decided to perform. Based on that, how many subfolders we should create under manual testing folder, it depends on how many testing technique they decided to perform on this project. Depends on that. For every testing technique, we should create one subfolder under manual testing. As of now, I'll create three subfolders. For example, under manual testing, I'll create one subfolder by giving name as functional testing. Under manual testing, I'll create one more subfolder and name it as integration testing. Under manual testing, I'll create one more subfolder. I'll give name as system testing, not testing. You can't test the ALM. Okay. Yes. You understood, all of you? Yes. And also, as I taught in Jira, test case folders, under function testing, see which feature components you are going to write test cases. By taking that feature name, you should create one subfolder under function testing. Got it? That already did it. Next, under integration testing, whatever the integration scenarios you identified, okay, on your current project, you should segregate. From which feature, how many integration scenarios I identified, segregate. Then you come to know total how many features. For every feature, you should create one subfolder. Have you remembered this?
Yes.
You did it already in Jira. Yes, no? Online. Yes. So after creating these folders, now you have to insert test case template. You have to insert what? Before that, all of you create this structure. Go to test plan, create this structure. Is it done online? All of it done? Okay, create it. Last 2 minutes. Today we'll get one beautiful surprise, okay?
We don't want any surprise.
Surprises.
Giving heart attack.
Surprises, listen to me. Sure. Surprises decided by me. That's it. In class, as a student, you should what? Enjoy that, perform that surprise.
Assignment we will do. Surprise we don't want.
Surprise means in my class, still she not understood.
I understood, but still.
If you are not doing, next class not allowed. Good. That's why if you are, because of my surprise and all, you are getting heart attack and all. That's why in the beginning only I said, one who has that much guts to perform all the assignments, then you can continue project class. I always stand on my promise. If you're getting BP, sugar and all, morning 3:30 get up, that's early morning. Run 10 kilometers continuously, come by run. Nothing will come. Online done. There is a fantastic surprise today, okay? Is it done, all of you? Yes. You can keep your laptop down and you can work. I'll just keep it in here, leave hand and work. Okay. Fine, let's continue. Now watch it. Next step. All of you watch it. See, after creating a folder, okay, if you want to write a test case, first you need to insert a template. For example, today I want to write functional test case. So, whatever the functional test cases I'm going to write, that should be stored in which folder? Functional testing folder. Yes or no? So, if I want to write functional test cases, then first what I should do is, I should select functional testing folder. In functional testing folder, I need to insert a template. What template? Test case template. How to insert test case template? I'll show now. Watch it. Say I selected functional testing folder. Now, after selecting that folder, there is an icon called new test. What is that? There is an icon called new test option. So click on new test option. This is the option we use to insert a test case template. When I click on new test option, it display new test page. Which page? In this new test page, you have to enter some data to create a template. So what is the first component here? Test name. What is that? Test name, nothing but test case name. What name? Test name, nothing but it's a test case name. It's a what name? Test case name. Okay. Yes. You know already how to write a test case name. Yes or no? First offline, tell me. First you should write project name. Blue Bell. Underscore modular feature name. Which feature you are going to write functional test case? You should write, for example, I'll write new campaign. I will tell my feature name. I will tell. Why are you saying? Next underscore create campaign. Did I ask? That is your project name. Template only forgot. Scenario name you should write. So I'll write creating campaign. And by default, type of test case, it is selected manual. Next, creation date. And designer name automatically came. You know what do you mean by designer? Designer nothing but author. Designer nothing but author. Architect not author. Understood this? Yes. So in ALM, test engineer want to write a test case, ALM will consider him as what? Designer. Nothing but author. So author name by default came. Okay. Next, status. What is the status of this test case which you are creating? See, there are 4 statuses: design, imported, ready, repair. Repair nothing but if you are modifying existing test case, then you should select status as what? Repair. Ready. Readiness completed writing, ready for execution. Next, imported. See, you can also import test case from some other editors. You can write test case in Excel and you can import to ALM. That's the beauty of ALM. Understood this? Yes. If it is an imported test case, then you can set status as imported. No. Right now I am creating test case template. Then you select status as what? Design. Okay. So now you should write description. This description text area, why they left? All of you know test case topic?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no, online. Do you know test case topic? Yes. In test case class, listen to me, in manual testing class, you are a manual testing trainer. Manually how to create a template you would have showed. And in the header part, you would have showed many attributes. Test data, precondition, type, test case type, yes or no, test environment, yes or no? You are able to see all these attributes here? No, only some you are able to see. So, in the header part, whatever the attributes you've seen in manual test case template, okay? So, here you can type what type of test cases it is. In description area, in description text area, you can write what type of test case, what are the test data for this test case, what are the precondition for this test case, okay? What are the test environment for this test case? Did you understand? All additional information about this test case you can write in description text area. Did you understand this? Now I'll click on OK. Watch it. When I click on OK, see guys, under functional testing, you are able to see the template is inserted. You can see the test case name there. Right? If I select that template, right side test case template will display. You want to see that how it looks? Yes, I'll click this template. Under functional testing, I'll click this template. See, I selected the template. Right side, you can see this is how the test case template looks in ALM, which contains many sections. In ALM, test case template contains many sections. Understood this? And what is the first section? Details. So in ALM, test case template contains many sections. What is the first section? Details. Details means what? This details section contains header and footer details. Header and footer. In manual testing, you learned in test case template, header part, what information it contains, footer part, what information it contains, you learned it. Yes or no? Yes. So header, footer details, it contains. This detail section contains header, footer details. And beauty of ALM is test case ID is generated automatically by this tool. You can see test case ID is what? 1. Did you understand? Online, did you understand? Yes. So this detail section contains header, footer details. Next. The next section is what?
Design steps.
Low, everybody speak. Sit properly. Sit straight, all of you. Sit straight. Otherwise, uncle, auntie, I'll call. Now tell me, what is the next section? Listen to me, all of you. Design steps is the section where test engineers going to write what? Test cases. Got it? How it shows, body. See, in manual testing class, your manual testing trainer taught test case template contains body part. Body part is the place where we are going to document all the scenarios as a test case. Yes, no? In this test case template in ALM, design steps section is the body part where we are going to document the scenarios as a test case. Okay. You know how it looks? See, I'll click on design steps. See this? This is how design steps looks. So while writing test cases, it contains only 3 sections. Step name, description, expected result. What is that? Respected result, not. It's a word. Expected result. Understood this? Yes. So test, design steps section is the place where we write a what? Test cases. And this design steps contains body template like this, 3 sections. Step name, description, and expected result. Understood? Yes. Now, how to write you can write test case in the form of steps. You can write test case in the form of steps. In Jira, I taught how to write functional test case, how to write integration test case, how to write system test case. Same method you follow and write the test case. No need to show here again how to write. Okay? I taught you already got a hands-on experience. Same test case, same way, step by step, you write it here also. Got it? But to add a step, there is an option called new step. What is that? New step. When I click on new step, see how beautifully page comes? When I click on new step, design step details page comes. What page? Design step details page. And step number is automatically generated by this tool. What is the step number? 1. Now, in description text area, description nothing but action. You should write action. For that action, according to requirement, what you are expecting, you should write it as expected result. Got it? I'll write and show 2 steps. Okay? So how beautiful it looks, I'll show. Okay? See, I'll write, open the browser. See, any test case, you should start with what steps? Navigation steps, not opening steps. Got it? Open the browser and enter the test URL and click on Go button. Click on Go button. Now listen to me. There is no separate test data column. There is no separate input column. So what you should do, in description section only, whenever you type, enter something, what is that you are going to enter in bracket only, you should mention. Open bracket, you should mention there only. HTTP colon // www.bluebell.com. Here you should write like this, but you should copy that URL. Okay, which project test case you are writing, you should copy that URL when you are on login page and paste it here. For this action, what you are expecting, I should write expected result. Welcome page should display. For this, you can do makeup, bold, gilt, color, killer, and all. Say okay. When I say okay, see how beautiful it looks. Got it? Last one more step I'll add and show. Okay. I love to see test cases here. And this is nice page. View is nice. Again, if you want to write one more test case, there is an option called new step. Again, click on new step and design step details page comes. What is step number? Step number automatically generated by this tool. And now I should write description. I'll write enter valid username in bracket, open bracket. What is that username I should write? Rashmi@dell.com and password. What is that password? I should mention in bracket. Comma click on sign in button. You should remember the feature names properly. When I do this action in future, what I should expect according to requirement, I should write it as expect result. I'll write home page should display. Got it? Yes. Now click on what? Okay. When I click on OK, see how beautiful it looks. Got it? So like this, you should write the what? Test cases. You write any type of test case. Okay, you should go to design steps section. Did you understand online? Online, did you understand? Yes. You should write the test cases like this in design steps section. Okay. Next, parameter section. Parameter nothing but input you can type here. Okay, what and all to test this, what and all you are going to use, they can add it here. Next, test configurations. You don't touch this, automatically this will be what? Recorded. Okay. Attachments. For this test case, whatever test case you're writing, for this test case, if you want to attach any document as a reference, okay, you can attach it. Either website link you can attach, or you can attach a document, no problem. Next, there is a section called requirement coverage. There is a section called what? Requirement coverage. I have remembered, after writing test cases, test engineers, we are going to prepare traceability matrix to make sure that every requirement got one test case or not. Yes, no? You can prepare traceability matrix in requirement coverage section. Got it? Next, there is a section called linked defect. See, you can link while executing the test cases. If you find any bug, you prepare defect report, yes or no? You can link that particular defect you found by executing which particular test case. You can link. Okay, it's an added advantage. You can link it in this section. Got it? That's why when I'm teaching something, you should listen, you should not write. Got it? Listen. See, while executing the test cases, that means while testing real software, whenever you find a bug, you prepare defect report, right? So after preparing defect report, you can link that defect report with particular test case. By executing which test case you found that bug report, you can attach to particular test case. So that in future, while doing regression testing, while retesting, no need to search. By executing which test case I found this bug, no need to search. Because you linked it. Easily you can trace it. Did you understand? Yes. That's the beauty of what? Next section, dependencies. Dependencies, nothing but requirement document and all. They can add it to execute this test case, what and all you used. Yes. And there are some section which test you are not going to use. There is a section called business model linkage. This is not for you. Did you understand each and every section meaning? Why I explained? Why? Because the way I explained, all these sections you should explain in what? Interview. Understood this? Online, did you understand? Yes. Fantastic. Next. So assignment is, you should write functional test cases. Listen to me. Which project each of you selected as current project? On current project, you should write test cases here. E.g. Next, assume that I completed writing functional test cases. Now I want to write integration test cases. Okay? So if I want to write integration test cases, I should select what? Integration testing folder. Under integration testing folder, I should select particular feature folder. Which feature I want to write integration test case, I should select that feature folder. And inside that folder, I should insert a template, test case template. Now all of you tell me, to insert test case template inside particular folder, I should click on which feature? Don't know. Online. Rasbina, very good, yeah? Wrong answer. Kirtana, right answer. Sirisha, right answer. Very good. New test. Low offline Nimbaik Manaka. Online people are answering. Going. If you do, how it is audible? No, wrong. You added some new words in that. You should not add. Feature name, how much is that? That much only you should tell. New test icon. That's it. New test case icon wrong. Understood? Yes. Low balcony. You are not answering loudly. You should answer loudly. Otherwise, entire balcony will come to front row. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡು ಸರಿನಾ fine. Now all of you tell me again offline. Speak now. To insert a test case template, which icon we should click? Sorry? Now only icon name tell me. Very good. Balcony sound not coming. Okay, now watch it. So I selected, now I want to write integration testing what? Integration test cases I want to write. So I should insert a template inside integration testing folder. Inside integration testing folder, I should insert a template inside particular feature folder. Understood? I'll click on new test icon. When I click on new test icon, it display new test page. You should enter test case name. I'll enter test case name. First, I should enter project name, Bluebell _. Then I should write feature name. For which feature you are writing integration test cases, I should write, for example, new lead _. I should write scenario name. Type of test case manual. Creation date I should select. Author name, designer name displayed automatically. Status designing. Yes, any additional information about the test case you can use description text area. Then click on OK. When I click on OK, test case template will be created and that should display under particular folder which you selected. After that, when you select a test case template, particular test case template, when you select, right side, the test case template will display. So this detailed section, the first section is detailed section. Now tell me all of you, this detailed section contains what details? What details it contains? Header footer details. Kirtan, very good. Header footer details. What details? Header footer details. In interview they'll ask, you should tell all attribute name. Understood? And also one more thing you should tell. The beauty of ALM is test case ID is generated automatically by this tool. Got it? Yes. Next. Now tell me. In this test case template, in which section test engineer should write test cases? What steps? Very good. Now all cells will become active. Good, fantastic. Now tell me, in design, now answer my question. In design step section, if you want to write a test case step by step, okay, there's an icon. What is the icon name? Some people immediately didn't tell. Their colleagues' voice they took and then they gave an answer. And now tell me, what is the option to write a test case here? What is that? Fantastic. Now tell me, in which section of the test case template in ALM they prepare traceability matrix? Only first one voice came. Next to that, two voice came. Balcony people full maunarata. Which section? Requirement coverage. Fantastic. Next, in which section documents or website links can be attached for future reference? Okay. In which section they can add the dependencies? Common sense. Answer is there in my question only. In which section, to write a test case, what and all dependency documents they used, that dependency should be added to which section? Understood? Next. Okay, now I want to write system test case. So I should select which folder? I should insert a test case template in which folder? Okay, I selected system testing folder. After selecting system testing folder, to insert a test case template, I should use which icon? Test case icon, nim bike manaka. No. Which icon? Wow, online, fantastic. Yeah, love you guys. New test icon. What is that? You see, online people, single fellow not done mistake. Everybody typing new test icon, new test. They are ready. Okay, this time online people won this question. Okay, next question I'll ask. See who will win. Okay, yes. Okay, I'll click on new test icon. When I click on new test icon, it displays new test page. Here I should enter test case name. First I should enter project name underscore. Then I should enter feature or module name. Which feature? Which end-to-end scenario you are going to document? That end-to-end scenario starts from which feature? That feature name you should write. All right. Campaigns. Control yourself. Campaigns only I should write. Two potential you should not write. Okay? Yes. Good. Underscore. Next I should write what? Potential not. I should write scenario name. In every project, potential will be there. Scenario name I should write. I should write potential should be created with the entire project details, not process details. Next, creation date. So designer name displayed, status is design, and any additional information regarding this what test case template, header, footer, extra information. If you are trying, you can use this description text area. Now I'll click on OK button. When I click on OK button, see guys, under particular folder, the test case template is created. Now tell me all of you, in this test case template, what is the first section? What is the first section? Details section you should tell. Sentence should be proper. Okay? What this detail section contains? Come on. What this detail section contains? Header. Tell me. We'll ask. So header, footer, attributes, you should remember. Got it? Yes. Next question. In which section of the test case template in ALM test engineers will write test cases? What steps? Fantastic. I'll ask next question. Okay, I came to design steps. Now, in design steps, test engineer, we are going to write a test cases in the form of steps, right? To write a test case in ALM, in design steps, there is an icon. What is the icon name? Sorry? Sorry? New template icon. New step? Very good. New step icon. Fantastic. Very good. Right answer. Okay. In which section of the test case template? In which section of the test case template test data can be stored? That means to test one application, to test particular features, what and all we are going to use like a parameters, that should be stored in which? Which section? Though someone said paranormal. Parameter section. Very good. Parachute not Nimbai Manaka. Who is that nonsense fellow? Speak like this in interview. They will also take parachute and throw you out of the company. Okay? Directly will come to home. Yes. Next. In which section of the test case template in ALM, if they want to attach any document for further reference, where they will attach? In which section? Even though you know the answer, until interviewer complete question, you should not speak. This also you should learn. Understood? Next. In which section of the test case template traceable matrix they prepare? See, all are not saying. Wait, first and last question. In which section of the test case template in ALM traceable matrix they prepare? Which section? Fantastic. And while writing test cases, for the test cases, whatever the dependencies they're using, those dependencies, they can keep it in which section? Fantastic. Next. In future, while executing the test cases, chances are that tester are going to find a bug. Whenever tester find a bug, they prepare a defect report. And whatever the defect report they prepare, so they can link the defect report with a particular test case to which they found a bug. This can be done in which section of the test case template in ALM? Which section? Fantastic. Both of you, online and offline. Love you guys. Fantastic. Oh. Thank you. Okay, next. You tell it after getting job. Okay, if you are saying that dialogue, I love you, you must love me. You get a job soon. Study well, practice well. Okay, in final mark, get star rating, get job soon. Then you start using that word weekends, because weekdays you'll be working in company. Next. Fantastic. Very good. Now tell me, will you forget these sections?
No, sir.
Will you forget this test case template?
No, sir.
Whenever I come to know you forgot, I'll catch all these students again, throw inside classroom. Again, I'll teach ALM. Understood? My treatment will be like that. Okay. Yes. Good. Fantastic. So all of you become thorough with the inserting test case template. All of you become thorough. All of you become thorough with the way to write test case, how to add the steps, which icon I should use. Yes or no? Yes, loudly say yes or no. Yes, online, yes or no? Yes, since you were only saying this much confidently, today's surprise is all of you write functional test case on current project. I don't know which project you selected as current project. Okay, I don't want to ask. Okay, on current project, some of you would have selected first project as a current project. Some of you would have selected second project as a current project. Okay, which project you selected as current project? On that current project, you write functional test cases. You write minimum 20 integration test cases, integration scenarios. Sorry, 20 integration scenarios you would have identified and converted as test case, and you write system test cases. Got it? Yes, this is the surprise of the day. Deadline is tomorrow. Wait, deadline is what? Tomorrow. It is possible from humans. Many students did it. Okay, understood this? Today, you just cross your limit and work. Every day, how many hours you sleep? You sleep, 2 hours, no problem. One day, no sleep, people will not die. Got it? Deadline is tomorrow. You must do this. Okay? Tomorrow, I'll show how to execute a test case in ALM. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. Nice features, nice view, and all you can see. Got it? Yes. And defect report, my God, fantastic, I'll tell. Okay, many components it contains. Okay, you would have not seen those components in manual testing class also. Such a components are there, beautiful. Okay, many components. I'll explain it beautifully tomorrow. So tomorrow what? Executing the test cases in ALM. Well, execution, whenever you find a bug, spot you can prepare defect report. Fantastic way. Got it? After preparing defect report, you can generate graphs and matrices, test reports. Beautiful, colorful reports you will get here also. Understood this? Understood? Yes, understood? Yes, and good. So that is what tomorrow's session. And also tomorrow I'll show how to, take printout, whatever you written in ALM. Here, nice printouts you will get. There we used to struggle. Yes or no in Jira. Here, printout is easy. You can import all these test cases to Excel, Entire test case you can import to Excel. Same columns, same things will export to, Excel. You can take easily print out. Did you understand this? Got it? Yes. So, listen, sometimes, remember all of you, okay, whatever you feel, okay, I don't mind. One thing I'll tell. 2 years experience in 2 months, 1.5 months, if you want to get, you need to put some extra effort. Got it? That is why one who got job, those students will come and meet me. After getting job, after 2-3 months, they'll come and meet me and they say one thing. This became a label to me. Sir, really, in real time, I got job 3 months before. Now I am coming and meeting you. I'm telling you, sir, you made us to do so many things in the class. That much pressure you given. In real time, that much pressure only not there. Inside, I'll be laughing. Oh, is it? Good, continue. Bye. Because I would have killed here, murdered here by giving assignment and deadlines. Understood this? So please, okay, you may feel pressure. Yes, take the pressure. Got it? Cross the limit and work. And one more thing, remember, all private sector, not only IT company. Okay, let me talk about IT company only. In software company, everything based on deadline. If the resource is not reaching target within the deadline or on time, that type of resource company don't want. Why should I pay simple salary to that fellow one who's not reaching the target on time? So that is why I always keep deadline for all the students here, so that I want you to addict for the deadline in my class only. So that in real time, if there's a deadline, he will just smile and chaka chaka will work, because you already addicted that process in my class. Did you understand this? Did you understand this? Yes. So, and one more thing, many students after first project, they left because of my deadlines only. Oh, you will stick to deadlines only. If I don't reach, you will scold a deadline only. Understood this? Why? Because reality is like that. If you in real time here, if you don't do assignment on time, I will not lose any money. But in real time, if the resource is not reaching target on time, they'll get scoldings from client, real client. That real client, if you get a bad impression on that company, I'll tell cost cuttings happens, and also next project will not come. It will spread in a bad name in market. Got it? That's why deadlines are very important in private sector when you are working. Are you clear? Fantastic. Today I'll stop it here, guys. Why I'm stopping? Because you should write a test case. You should write all types of test cases on current project which you chosen. Functional test case, integration test case, system test cases. Did you understand this? The way I taught how to write functional test case, how to write integration test case, how to write system test case on first, in Jira, same way you write by following same instruction. Did you understand? Yes, so deadline is tomorrow morning sharp 8. Before you come to my class, make sure that you would have finished writing test cases. Did you understand this? Yes, sir. Fantastic. So guys, I'll stop it here. We'll catch up tomorrow sharp 8 o'clock. Thank you, guys.